What's good? It's your boy Ace here, back with another props video. It has been a little bit since I've done a YouTube video, so I'll show you guys the recap since then. November 14th, we went up 1.37 units. And then Sunday, football was mid as fuck as it has been for like the past 5 weeks. I think I've said it multiple times. We started NFL hot as fuck. I think we were up 14 units, 13 units on NFL in like the first 4 weeks, and then since then it's been like slightly losing Sunday, every single Sunday since. So on Sunday we went down 0.44 units because NBA we cashed a 1 unit NBA play and then everything else was NFL and NFL was fucking chalk. And then we had a free square slip on November 17th. This one chalked. So we went down 0.75 units there. And then November 18th, I had Draymond over 10.5 rebounds and assists. This one cashed. And then we had a free square slip, and that one cashed. We went up 1.5 units on that day. And then yesterday, November 19th, we went down 1.1 units. I had Westbrook over 1.5 threes, and that chalked. And then I had a little lotto, which Hunter cashed, Keyshawn cashed, and then Edgecombe cashed, but Mobley didn't get a single assist. So we were so close to cashing a plus 800 lotto. That one chalked, so we went down minus 1.1 unit. And then yesterday, well, as I'm recording on Thursday, but um, by the time y'all see it, it'll be yesterday, Thursday. We went up 0.56 units. So it's been solid since the last video. Nothing really crazy. Um, but yeah, that brings us to up 67 units in 2025 and then up 8.5 units in November overall. So remember guys, if you guys want every single play that I post, make sure you guys join the Discord. You guys get every single play. Like I always say in every video, I'm going to have to say it cuz I don't record YouTube videos consistently. But every time I don't record a YouTube video, it's not because I don't have plays. Like I have plays every single day that I find a good play, which is usually every single day. And I've been doing that for since July 2023 in this premium. So I have plays usually every single day. Is what I'm trying to say basically. But remember, guys, like I said, if you guys want every single play that I post, make sure you guys join the Discord. It's only $15 per month to get every NBA and NFL play that I post for a whole 30 days. And if you guys have never joined before, if you click on the $15 per month membership, you click join. If you scroll down, there will be a promo code section, like enter promo code. If you type in 2025 in the promo code section like this, 2025, you type that in to that promo code section, you'll get your first month for only $5. I do that for people that, because premiums have a lot of bad connotations to them, rightfully so, because there are a lot of like scammy premiums, or there are a lot of premiums that don't recap, or there are a lot of premiums that lie about recap, or there are a lot of premiums that post their caches and then they never post their chalk and they don't show like truthful recaps, which I'd recap after every single day, and I recap like I have the month by month, I have it by year, and then I have it by sport, and then I have it by sport in each month too. So I do like pretty detailed recaps. And like I said, I recap after every single day. As you saw when I scrolled through, I recap everything. Even on losing days, I update this every single day. So you're going to get full transparency with me, which I know it's easier to say that than to actually show you. So that's why I make the first month only $5 if you've never joined before, because that's a very, very low, like, that's very low risk for you guys to join and see the picks and see how good they are and see the honesty with the recaps for yourself. So I do that just to get you guys in to see how truthful the recaps are and how profitable it is for yourself, instead of me just telling you guys, oh, you're making this much, blah blah blah. So you can join for only $5 for your first month, and you can scroll through my whole channel since it's existed, and you can see all the recaps. You can count up everything for yourself and see if it's legit and if it's transparent for yourself. But anyway, yeah, promo code 2025 at checkout. Your first month only $5 for 30 days of every single NBA and NFL play that I post. But anyway, let's get into the two plays for y'all today. I have more in the Discord. Currently, I have 5 plays, NBA plays for today, but I'm gonna be giving y'all 2 plays for free. And the first play is going to be Dillon Brooks over 2.5 rebounds. So the best odds are minus 115 on Bet365. And then it's minus 148 on FanDuel and minus 150 on Bovada. So the best odds by far on Bet365. If you're not on that book, you're going to have to pay a little bit of juice on this play. It has moved a little bit to more juice since I posted it, but not that much. But as for the write-up, he's over in 2 games without Grayson Allen, without Jalen Green. He's cashing 1 out of 2 of those games. But His numbers, he's averaging 4 rebounds per game in these 2 games on 11.5 rebound chances per game, which is insanely high for a 2.5 rebound line. He hooked this line last game against the Portland Trailblazers, but he only played 26 minutes, as you can see, due to a blowout win because the Suns were blowing them out, so he didn't need to play. He could have easily gotten another rebound if this game was competitive. This game has a 3.5 point spread, and as noted, Fridays are NBA Cup. So if you guys don't know what NBA Cup is, it's like a little in-season tournament, and basically score differential is a very big, or score differential is the tiebreaker. So if there are groups and there are 5 teams in each group, and if there's a tie, then the way that they differentiate the tiebreaker is by score differential. So score differential does matter. So a lot of the times in these Friday NBA Cup games, even if it's a blowout, you'll see some teams leave their starters in because they want to run up the score, or they want to keep the score differential low if they're losing, or if they're winning, they want to run up the score differential just for that tiebreaker. So I do love betting on Fridays on the NBA Cup while it's on, because I think there'll only be 1 or 2 more Fridays that it's on, because it is kind of blowout proof a little bit for certain teams. So yeah, he should be getting a lot of minutes. Even if it is a blow, he should be getting at least 30 minutes in this game. And then on November 16th, without Grayson Allen and without Jalen Green, in a non-blowout game, he saw 36 minutes. So that's a very, very good minutes floor for him if this isn't a blowout. Suns are 1-0 in the NBA Cup, and they're facing the Timberwolves, who are 2-0, and they're in the same group. So this would be a big win for the Phoenix Suns. I'm expecting them to play their starters a lot. But since returning from injury in games without Jalen Green, if we go ahead and look in games without Jalen Green this season, in his last 5 games, so he played these games right here. If I can move this to this. In his last 5 games since returning from injury, he's averaging 3.2 rebounds per game, Dillon Brooks, on 10 rebound chances per game, which if we do the conversion rate, that's a 32% conversion rate on rebounds from rebound chances, which is very, very, very low. That is extremely low conversion rate. To put it into perspective how low this conversion rate is, last season, Dillon Brooks played on the Houston Rockets, who are a much better rebounding team than the Suns are this year, meaning his conversion rate should be lower on the Rockets last year compared to this year on the Suns, because the Rockets had so many good rebounders last year. But last year, if we actually look at the numbers, Dillon Brooks, he averaged 3.9 rebounds per game on 8.1 rebound chances per game. That is a 48.1% conversion rate. So Brooks should theoretically see this 32% conversion rate that he has since returning from injury go up throughout the season. I don't know if it will be this exact game that he sees positive regression in the conversion rate of rebound chances to rebounds, but that number should be going up. And if he does get 10 rebound chances in this game, we would only need a 30% conversion rate for 3 rebounds. So it is a pretty low line. He should see heavy minutes, as I said, already as well. And if we go ahead and just look strictly at games where Dillon Brooks plays 30 or more minutes this season, he's averaging 3.8 rebounds per game on 9.8 rebound chances per game. So very, very good numbers when he does play 30 plus minutes. He should be seeing 30 plus minutes as a floor in this game, considering it's the NBA Cup and score differential matters. So I do like that play a lot. Dillon Brooks over 2.5 rebounds. I have that one for 0.65 units. And then the second play for today is going to be Jamal Murray over 5.5 assists. So if we go ahead and look at this line, 5.5 assists, it's minus 130 on Bet365. So the best odds are on Bet365 once again. And then outside of Bet365, the best odds are minus 152 on Caesars and minus 154 on DraftKings for 5.5, over 5.5 assists. So if we go ahead and look at games without Christian Braun specifically, as you can see, Jamal Murray's over in 2 out of 3 games without Christian Braun, averaging 8 assists per game on 14 potential assists per game. This is a substantial increase in both numbers compared to when Braun played in games, because if we go ahead and look at games where he's playing with Braun, Murray only averaged 5.7 assists per game on only 11.5 potential assists per game. So then both numbers do go up substantially in those 3 games without Braun. It is a smaller sample size, so that could be a little wishy-washy, but he is in 3 games getting way better potential assists and assist numbers without Christian Braun. He's facing the Houston Rockets, who are a tough assist matchup on paper, but point guards that get a lot of potential assists, high potential assist point guards, have Cash's line against them very frequently. Drew Holiday's had 6 against them. Castle had 13 assists. John Morant had 8 assists. D'Angelo Russell had 12 assists. And Emmanuel quickly had 7 assists recently. All of those are recent against the Houston Rockets. A lot of guards' assists mostly come at the rim, and the Rockets have been a good defense at the rim against assists. But Interestingly enough, 31% of Murray's assists go to above the break threes, and the Rockets are allowing the fifth most assists per game to above the break three. So that is a very, very good matchup for where Jamal Murray gets almost a third of his assists in the above the break three. And if we go ahead and look at the group, they're in West Group C. Every single team in this group is one on one. Is one and one. As you can see, Nuggets, Rockets, Spurs, Blazers, Warriors. They are all 1-1 in their group for the NBA Cup, meaning that this is a big game for both teams in this game. And the Nuggets and the Rockets, those are the two teams that are expected to be, the front runner of this group, the number one team in this group. Those are the two favorites, I would say. So the fact that they're going against each other and the winner would be technically number one in the group as of right now. This is a very, very big game. So Murray should easily see 36 plus minutes because without Braun, he's gotten 39, 38, and 36 minutes. He should easily see 36 plus minutes in this game, considering it's an NBA Cup, considering it's against the Rockets, considering, all that considered. And he might even be able to see 40 minutes in this game. And then just another tidbit, Jamal Murray is averaging 6.52 assists per 36 minutes this season. But when Braun is off the court, that number goes to 6.98, so basically 7 assists per 36 minutes when Braun is off the court. And he should be seeing 36 plus minutes in this game once again. So those are two plays that I have for y'all today. Remember, guys, if you guys want every single play that I post, make sure you guys join the Discord. Link will be in the description of this video. The first month, if you click on the $15 per month, join, promo code, type in 2025. Your first month will only be $5 when you use that code 2025. Those are going to be the two plays I have for y'all. Dylan Brooks over 2.5 rebounds, 0.65 units, and Jamal Murray over 5.5 assists, 0.5 units on that play. Hopefully we can have a good day today. I'll catch y'all in the next video. Hope to see some of y'all in the Discord. We're currently up 8.5 units in November. Very, very good month. So hopefully you guys can get in here, and I'll catch y'all in the next video. Peace.